All right, streaming from 1, streaming from 2, streaming from 3. Yep, streaming from my 4 for 4. We're 4 for 4. Got it. See? No
Awesome,
issues.
man.
No
All right.
issues. I
So we
changed.
got a
I
lot.
changed the
We got a
game.
lot to squeeze in 55 minutes. Let's roll.
Oh, that's right. Because you got to go at 5.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hold on. Let me just double. Yep, we're good. We are good.
Fantabulous.
So now I'm not even gonna change
Now we know
the.
what to do for next time.
Yep, I'm just not gonna change the category. I'm only gonna change it for Twitch, but nothing else because changing it to hanging out and the podcast talk show
Yeah.
category does not get any love.
Okay. Let's
No
go.
love. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let me just share it to my peoples. There we go. All right. All right, y'all. What's up? It's your boy Trance Romance. Welcome to the show. This is just my opinion. Got my boy Groove tonight. Got Tom up in here. This is just my
What's
opinion.
happening?
We watch videos, we talk about stuff, and give our opinions. This is every Tuesday at 3:30. We were running a little late because we had trying to
3:30 ish.
still trying to troubleshoot.
Give or take. You know.
Still trying to troubleshoot some stuff even in this. As
Still
far as
dialing
we
it
know,
in. Yeah.
still dialing it in, but it is what it is. We're here.
We keep it real. This
Yeah,
is how this is how it is sometimes. You know,
This
like
is what
a
we
couple
gotta
of dudes trying to do a podcast. You know,
but thank you everybody for being here. I definitely shared to my page and everything like that. So yeah, we're here. This is just my opinion, and I was on vacation last week, it was really awesome. Went to the Catalina Islands, and then went to Sonata out in Mexico. That was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, while I was on vacation, my grandmother passed away on Thursday. Yeah, she passed away on Thursday last week. So I was really sad to hear that because I was on vacation. We were in Mexico and found out that she passed away, but she went peacefully. She got up, went outside, got a little bit of fresh air, and got her little morning coffee, and then she went to sleep after coffee, and she didn't wake up, so she went out the way that she wanted to. So
R.I.P.
yeah, so most definitely, yes. So but yeah, I was really sad about that, but for me, I gotta kind of keep it moving. But there's gonna be a celebration of life pretty soon, but I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. That was just some of the stuff that happened last week. I was on vacation, and of course my grandmother passed away. And just a quick short story. My grandmother, there was a time where I was almost homeless, and she kind of stepped up to the plate and let me live with her for a little bit while I pretty much got my life together, and was able to save up some money so that I could get my own apartment. She actually helped me find my very first apartment, which was really awesome. She came with me to the apartment, and they had just refurnished the apartment, and she was there with me when I signed. And yeah, so it was really awesome. She definitely helped me and allowed me the opportunity to get my life together. So definitely a big shout out to my grandmother. And
Correct me if I'm wrong. She also officiated at your wedding.
she did officiate the wedding as well. So she's been through very key milestones and key points in my life. She was also the person that really taught me about civic duty, and a lot about civil rights and stuff like that. Because my grandparents were um, co head honchos of the local NAACP, and I'm a byproduct of the after school program because my grandmother and my great grandmother had after school programs locally that I went to, and I'm so grateful for that. Really taught me a lot of life lessons at a young age. So I'm very grateful for that. And of course, I'll have some more stuff on Facebook. I haven't had the opportunity. I've been so busy. I got back from vacation. It's like I was texting you. I was like, "Yo, are you available on this day, that day?" I've been like responding to emails all day. So I'm really happy to be here and talk about some fun stuff. So I know that we don't have a lot of time, so we got a lot to kind of squeeze in. But definitely want to thank everybody for being here. And I am Trans Romance. I'm the host. I'm a gamer and a DJ, along with my co-host. He's a gamer and a DJ as well. Groove Tonight, aka Tom, and you can follow him at Groove Tonight on Twitch and Instagram. And I know you just started a TikTok too.
I did. I started a TikTok.
Yeah, you started TikTok. Yes.
Doing
welcome,
kind of
my friend.
Thanks.
Welcome.
It's been glorious, really.
Yes, it's a lot of fun. But yeah, he started a TikTok, so I also have a TikTok, and I'm at Trans Romance. And where are you at on TikTok?
Oh, geez, I'm pretty sure it's just Groove Tonight or DJ Groove Tonight.
DJ Groove Tonight.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's DJ Groove Tonight.
Right, DJ Groove Tonight. But it is what it is. So our first line of business to talk about today. I'm gonna let Tom talk about this, and of course, if you guys are tuning in, let us know if your team's savory or sweet grits. I'm sweet grits all the way. Y'all know the drill. Let us know if you
this old chestnut.
If your team savory or sweet grits, and also you can also add in there if your team pineapple on your pizza. I'm team against pineapple on pizza, but we do have a common enemy. I have a TikTok that talks about something that we can all agree on, where kiwi doesn't belong on pizza. So pineapple on pizza lovers, we have a common enemy, and that's people who put kiwi on their pizza. I hope we can
is that a new Gen Z thing?
I don't know what it is, but it's unacceptable.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that.
Yes,
I ain't gonna fight you on that. That's bullshit. Kiwi on the pizza. Come on.
Right? Kiwi.
Did you run out of stuff to put? Just ran out of things you could to think of to put. Listen, let's try cabbage on the pizza. Brussels sprouts, maybe. You know. Right? I know.
No. Disgusting. Anyway, let us know. Team Savory Sweet Grits or Team Pineapple on your pizza or Team Kiwi on your pizza. So Tom had a subject that we want to talk about that he wanted to talk about today, and I kind of have an idea because I've heard both Drake's and Beyonce's new song.
Right.
There we go. House music. So Tom, I'll let you take it away.
All right. Well,
because.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Hold on. I'm just switching over to the article. So yeah, I stumbled across this article. Actually, I saw this on like Instagram or something like that. And the title was, "Oh, Beyonce is bringing back house music," and I'm like, for real?
Yeah.
For me, it never left. House is something that I discovered early in life, like right around like high school, something like that, and it just is a specific genre of music that just spoke to me because it appealed to, it appealed to the Black person in me, and it appealed to the European person in me. I don't know how else to explain it. It was just like that happy medium. It had all the things that I love. I love electronic music. I love disco, I love soul, I love funk, I love group, and this just had it all for me. It ticked all the boxes, and it just was one of those things that came into my life right at the right time. I was at a really low point in my life, and I had I'd been to a few parties where they had like house music and trance and all that kind of stuff, and I said, "Oh, this is that music," you know what I mean? And I found a radio station that was playing it like late night. It was like KML or something like that. It played like late night for a couple hours, just straight up house music. And man, I was tuned in, and I couldn't get enough. And it brought me out of a very low point, real dark place in my life. I was going through some things, and I didn't know how I would cope with it. So this is something that really helped. So it's, I say all that because it's something that's near and dear to my heart, and just something that I never get tired of listening to.
Mm-hmm.
And over the years, this article here brings out, and it's in the Guardian. It came out back on the 25th of June.
Mm-hmm.
And so the headline here is House Music Had Its Black Roots Ripped Up. Now Drake and Beyonce are reclaiming them. This is, of course, looks like maybe this is an editorial piece written by Michelle Kambasha. And it says the world's biggest black stars have turned to the genre not to pander to white taste, but to remind fans of where it came from. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I think it's worth your time reading. House music, if you're not aware, originated in Chicago, Black Chicago. It's a melding of a lot of different type of cultures. Black, Latino, LGBT culture, disco, electronics. It came out right at that time when we were transitioning out of like disco and into like all that boogie funk and stuff like that. And you had DJs who were experimenting with, drum machines and things like that, and who were, kind of speeding up these disco records and stuff. And, look up people like Larry Levan and stuff like that, or like Marshall Jefferson. There's all these Frankie Knuckles, for God's sake.
Yeah, Frankie Knuckles.
I mean, these are all right. These are all just like OGs. Ron Hardy. I mean, these guys. These are all the guys who kind of pioneered, and they would play at this one club called the Warehouse. And then, people would hear this music there at the Warehouse and be like, "Hey, where can we hear the music that they played at the Warehouse?" And pretty soon the Warehouse music just became house music, and it just formed its own scene and its own genre.
Yep.
And it was very much based in soul music and R&B and just black music. But where it deviated just a little bit is you had this 4/4 syncopated beat that just kept that groove on the dance floor. So it's very much made for dancing. It's very much made for the dance floor. But over the years, what the article brings out here is that over the years, it was adopted just like a lot of other black music, hip hop, jazz, rock and roll.
Yeah.
Was adopted and by European white people, American white people, and just was kind of that funk was stripped away. That's why, like, you have cats like I don't know, Calvin Harris, and I hate to diss Calvin Harris because I mean I kind of like the guy. I mean, he doesn't do
like
anything
Calvin
terrible or anything like that.
Or Cascade.
But I mean, all those cats. I mean, I'm sure that they have a level of respect for the genre, but it's nothing like it originally was, and it's been kind of watered down, I guess, to let's not say white tastes. Let's just say mainstream tastes, and it's lost that authenticity and that rawness and that realness. You know what I mean? Because if you listen, when the certain songs I could play for you would just absolutely bring a tear to your eye, because it's filled with so much emotion and passion. I mean, I maybe I'm just overstating it because maybe I'm biased because I'm such a fan, but I mean, it's you hear you're hearing it at festivals, and like there's no more of that dope groovy bass line. There's no more of that piano, that funky piano. Although the piano house is beat to death. I'm sorry, that shit is so tired. Good Lord. Leave that 4-chord piano shit. Gotta go. Think of something else. Good Lord, it's 2022, man.
Oh my God, I'm such a fan for that kind of.
Oh, come on.
It's only because the way you feel about house music, you were listening to house music a lot more than I was when I was a kid. For me, I wasn't really into house music, but I was definitely into electronic music. Obviously playing video games, I was into that kind of music. And then as I got older, I remember listening to house music. I was like, wow, this is cool. But then when I became a DJ, it was like, bam, trance, Euro dance, like fluffy bubblegum female vocal stuff,
big airy European vocals.
Yeah, Alice DJ kind of stuff.
And you know what? That all has its place, but that's all its own thing. You know what I'm saying? They're not calling that house music. That's trance, or that's Euro dance, or that's I don't know. Put a label on it. But genuine. That good old Chicago shit, or even New York stuff. I mean, it has a very distinctive taste, or very distinctive sound to it, and a very distinctive vibe. So, I mean, I've only heard I've heard Beyonce's song. I've heard Drake's song as well. I mean, it's cool. At the end of the day, it's still pop, and they're paying homage to the genre, because house has always been an underground thing, So, I mean, in my opinion, as long as they are just showing respect, and just doing it the right way, and the production and the way the songs are written are in a way that really kind of brings it to light, and kind of reintroduces it to a new generation. That's dope. You know what I mean? That's great. I mean, they're talking about, it went away. It never left. It just went
never left.
Yeah. Just like a lot of other genres, it never left. You have your core audience, especially those who are into electronic music. But I think along the way, the true definition of house music, and what it stands for, what it means, and the vibe of it has really been is really deviated over the years.
Yeah. Darkwing brings up a really good point too, and shout out to Darkwing and Soggy Pronoun for the like. I definitely appreciate Cortland.
Appreciate y'all.
He's talking about that's basically the history of all popular music anymore.
Word. And
And there was a movie I remember, because there was a quote from this movie, Cadillac Records, where
it's a great movie.
I think it's Muddy Waters who's talking about it. And he's talking with his son, and he's talking about rock and roll, and it sounds like, oh my god, I love rock and roll. And Muddy Waters looks at him, he's like, rock and roll? He's like, son, that's nothing but the blues.
The blues stand up.
Stand up. And I quickly remember that, because we had I loved Elvis as a young kid. I still love Elvis now, a great artist, but obviously it's one of those artists that took something during a time of segregation. You couldn't have a black Elvis. I mean, you had artists that were like him, but that was such a
Chuck Berry, probably the closest thing, really.
Yes,
maybe maybe a little richer. I don't know.
It was such a segregated time, and so it was very hard for an artist that was like Elvis to come out mainstream. So a lot of white artists adopted something that was extremely popular, because you had these black artists that were doing these songs that white
kids dancing to.
That they were eating
it up. My grandmother.
They were dancing more to the black artists than they were the white artists.
Yeah.
And so the white artists saw that, and they had to kind of change things up, and
they adjusted their sound.
It became extremely popular. Think of this. Think of Eminem, right? I love Eminem. I think he is one of the greatest lyricists and rappers of all time.
He's legit. He's very clever.
But I also understand that his popularity is due to the fact that he is white, and that he lived in a culture that allowed him to be successful with white with the white listeners, because
Yeah.
hip hop was so, hip hop and R&B, very very
Predominantly black.
predominantly black. And
Yeah.
so when someone comes in who, like Eminem, doing something very great that others have kind of already done, it's like that kind
Mhm.
of speaks volumes to, kind of what you're saying, like with house music, that you have this style of music that was very popular and very black rooted, because house music is basically an expression of it's very much like hip hop and R&B
Mhm.
or rap. You're taking
Mhm.
something, you're taking your pain and your anger and your oppression and things that are happening in the world, and you're taking a negative energy and translating it into something positive. And for me, that's what house music is. Like, I remember that song, like,
Yeah.
house music. Not everyone understands house music. It's a
Right. Yeah.
spiritual thing, a
Yeah.
body thing, a
Good old
soul
Eddie
thing.
Amador. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's very much a lot of that um taking something that's happening in your life. I mean, that's kind of why we became DJs, is,
Yeah.
we're trying to break, I like to say, I think we had this conversation, we're trying to break generational curses. And so for us becoming DJs, taking something negative that happened in our lives and taking that negative energy and putting it into something positive for
Mhm.
everyone else to experience. Like, yeah, it's great and it's happy, but behind all that happiness is a lot of pain and suffering and trials and
Mhm.
tribulations, and we're just
Mhm.
expressing that through music. So
Word.
yeah.
Seriously. Yeah, that's true.
um Darkwing, I always just word.
Absolutely, 100% on that, Darkwing.
Yeah, and I read a lot of your posts, Darkwing. I like having your perspective in this, but if it doesn't show, it says, if it doesn't show at all here, because I don't think it shows everything, but I'm just gonna read it. I also think Eminem is great, but I heard someone make a good point. It's a lot easier for a white guy to be a good or great rapper because yes, I saw that same video. It's the expectation. Yes, it's a good rapper because of expectation. Black rappers are directly competing against every black rapper that has even been. That's a deep crowd to rise up in. Eminem was competing against Vanilla Ice and Snow. But that's a really good point. And the expectation is that when you are in that genre, rap, hip hop, R&B, the expectation is that you are going to be great, and that you should be great because that's
Yeah.
your thing. And so when
Yeah.
Eminem came in, it's like, you're white, I don't know if you're going to be great at this. And
Mhm.
obviously he is, he
Mhm.
was, and he still is. I think he's amazing. And I definitely think even Vanilla Ice, I think Vanilla Ice um, was definitely underrated for what he was doing, but I understand why there was some pushback at that time.
Mhm.
He was maybe a little ahead of his time, whereas Eminem came in at the right time.
Right. Right. Well, and he had the right backing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Oh, yeah.
mean,
Oh,
he
definitely.
came in for with Dr. Dre, with
Yeah.
solid, rock solid props from Dr. Dre. So yeah,
What's up, Fathom?
not not only that, but the fact that his flows
Yeah.
are rock solid, bro. I mean, like one of the one of the best MCs, some of the best wordplay I've ever heard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, I can't. I'd never like try to knock him. I think he's the real deal. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but uh, but yeah, I mean, absolutely, he's competing against every rapper alive. No, I mean, sorry, competing against, you know, Snow
other
and
yeah,
Eminem.
other white
Yeah,
rappers.
just
Yeah.
yeah, they just yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. And we're not taking any credit away. What I want to make sure people understand is we're not taking credit away from any of the white rappers that have, come
Nah.
and gone, because in a kind of a grand scheme of things, they've kind of helped hip hop get to a broader audience rather than
Yeah.
just staying black. It's kind of been kind of a very universal thing. I mean, hip hop and rap. I mean, it's really like world. It's international. You know, it's popular.
Absolutely.
I've listened to Japanese rappers and I'm like, dude, this is raw. Or German
Yeah.
rappers, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, like
Yeah.
Jesus, this is like, I don't even know what they're saying, but it is raw. Like they're
Yeah.
keeping the streets.
Well, see, okay,
in
so to that statement there, I think that the artists themselves, well, I would say, and I would like to think that most artists, especially when it comes to rap, appreciate and respect the genre.
Mhm.
You know, I wonder about their representation though. You know what I mean? Like their
Yeah.
record labels. Well, you know, where their heads at. I don't feel like I don't feel like necessarily the record labels have the same intentions. So, you know, I'm sure that they're, you know, across all socioeconomic and ethnic barriers or excuse me, stages, whatever, you know, you may start off as a rapper who's very, like, let's say political and or socially conscious, and you're over here talking about, I'm gonna get on this mic and I'm gonna spitfire, I'm gonna drop science on these fools, right? And then the record label's like, hey, okay, so yeah, we want to, you know, we're gonna advance you, you know, 3 million or whatever, but here's the thing, we need you to, you know, we need you to mention Maybach, you know, Ciroc, Patron, you know, all these things.
Gotta
Right.
mention all the sponsors.
Right. We need you to represent these real quick. Okay, so right now it's real, you know, what's really hot, what's trending right now is blah blah blah. We need you to make sure you touch on that at least 6 times within your song. You know what I mean? And they have all these stipulations. And what ends up happening is these artists over here been struggling trying to get themselves heard for so long, and they have their opportunity, you know, and they're like, sure, okay, you want me to talk about, you know, big booties in my Lambo, you know, sipping on Patron, whatever, with, you know, looking at my Rolex watch. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can work that in. Yeah. And then what happens is the quality of their flow takes a hit, because that's not what they originally started out as being. That's not maybe necessarily how they had planned to represent.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, so yeah, Beyonce, Drake, listen, you know, I had not listened to their full albums. I've just heard a couple of the songs.
Same here.
But definitely going to check into it, you know, and I mean, when I first saw this, I was like, yeah, right. But I want to keep an open mind about the whole thing, and I mean, I would hope that anybody who's bringing back any, or supposedly making a conscious effort to bring back a specific genre of music, damn well have better done their homework. You know what I mean?
Yep. Especially for people like us who, you know, grew up
right
in that scene.
Yeah, respect the roots,
the culture, and
respect the culture.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I really like the article, and I think he's like, I'm a zero Drake fan. Come on, Darkwing, Drake ain't that bad. I
mean,
Drake.
What's his song? I mean, what's he? You know, I don't know. We're gonna see.
I mean, the Beyonce song, her first single, is really dope. I think
it is dope.
It slaps. And then you know, I liked Passion Fruit. I thought Passion Fruit was really great track.
I couldn't get with it.
And his newest track, I think, is definitely a lot better than Passion Fruit. But you know, it's one of those things where if something is making comeback, because I mean, think about, you know, electronic music. It was pretty much Lil Jon that Lil Jon and T-Pain that really kind of started bringing back that they started fusing electronic synths.
Well, they're both DJs too.
Yeah. So, you know, when electronic, because I remember when I was a DJ, when we were trying to do stuff at a lot of the local clubs, we were doing the electronic music, but then everyone kind of started shifting to, doing hip hop and R&B nights and stuff like that. And none of the club owners were really giving us any time of day because it was, electronic music. And then all of a sudden everyone starts shifting because, sometimes, and I don't know if it had anything to do with the crowd or the fact that sometimes bartenders were just giving people too many drinks, like not knowing when to come off, fights would break out at these things. I'm like, damn, like y'all giving hip hop and R&B and rap a bad name, having these fights break out at these clubs when y'all just need to know when to cut people off at the bar kind of thing. Yeah. So then now everyone's kind of doing electronic music, or what is it, open format.
Well, see, that's what I find that funny because, now I see DJs kind of billing themselves. Oh, I'm an open format DJ. Well, you should be.
Yeah. And should always we were open format before it was even a thing. Like, Jesus Christ, and we didn't get no love. Like, yeah, I could play house music and trance, but yeah, I could throw on some 90s hip hop vinyl. Like, dude, like I'm totally open. I was open format long before anybody else is open format. So
it's not hard. I mean, what's I don't know. It still kind of floors me a little bit to this day that
it's just a fancy term to say you play like everything or to appease to your DJ buddies who are not professional wedding corporate DJs, so they don't look down on you. You can say, oh, well, I'm an open format DJ, so that you get a booking for some electronic music event or something like that. And covering all your bases.
Covering all the bases, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah,
so wait, you play house, trance? Yeah, I play it all. So I'm just open format, and I can play 90s hip hop.
Well, I think that you can be open format and still have a style. You know what I mean? Like when I play open format all the time, but I'm able to incorporate, all the stuff that I love to play. Because I feel like you can find. I like stuff, obviously. I like stuff that's groovy, right? Mm-hmm. So, you've heard me play lots of times, and everything that I play has always got a very solid bass groove on it, and it's got some slap and some funk to it, and so I just kind of keep that across the genres, whether it's 90s R&B or hip hop or house or disco or funk. All of those things have elements that mesh, you know what I mean? And so you're able to, if you listen to enough music, you're able to find these common synergies, if you want to call it that, right? And you bring those to your mix, and that's part of that's kind of part of the beauty of open format, and that's kind of a skill that any good open format DJ really should be aware of, is just for example, playing a hip hop song. Well, this song samples this. Well, why not play this? Why not play the original? What I mean? Or this house track samples this whole disco track. You know what I mean? And therefore you're able to use those as segues, or I mean, you be creative, for God's sake. I mean, what's I don't understand what's so hard. Well, what's the big deal about it?
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel like we're going off on a tangent here. But,
I mean, we love.
Let's move on, because I could beat this to death.
Speaking of music, and anybody wants to kind of chime in on the chat there, music artists or genres that you'd like to see come back. Who are those artists, or what genres would you want to see kind of make a comeback? And I know, Tom, you were the one that kind of came up with the idea for this, so I'll kind of shift that to you so you can start it. So what's a couple artists or a few artists that you kind of want to see come back? Because I have a few of my own, but I like to hear your take of artists that you'd like to see make a comeback besides Kate Bush.
Oh, yeah, it's a dope track though. I mean,
It's
that's
a
a dope
dope ass
song,
track. It's a dope
but I
song.
mean, it was dope back then. Still, it just people are rediscovering it. So, think about this for a second. Daft Punk.
Daft Punk. Okay.
No, but I mean, I want them to come back with that
Classic
where the
Daft
shit
Punk.
was kind of weird sounding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like it went hard.
Yeah.
Um,
Discovery. Bring back Discovery.
no, Discovery was a dope album, bro.
Bring back Discovery.
But Homework,
Homework. Yeah.
you
I was
know,
more of a Discovery fan. Yeah. I was
Discovery.
more.
I feel like Discovery, they really hit their stride with that. They really, really found their niche. But Discovery is predominantly house music,
Yes.
Yeah. and it's specifically like the French style where they're sampling them old disco records and added those real heavy filters to them and stuff, which is dope. I mean, they created their own kind of style.
Yeah.
That's dope. And drum and bass, because as much as I love house music, I love drum and bass so much.
Same.
And I would have to say Bukem.
Bukem, LTJ Bukem, yes.
I don't think he ever actually went anywhere. I mean, he's still touring and DJing and stuff like that. But I don't think I've heard anything new. I mean, I could be wrong. I haven't heard anything new though.
Yeah, I'd like to see. Yeah,
So,
I would love to see LTJ Bukem like make a comeback, or Ronnie Size.
Ooh, Ronnie. Okay, yeah, you run. See, Ronnie Size was better about bringing drum and bass to the forefront. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because he had one foot in the underground and one foot in the mainstream.
Yeah.
So but definitely.
I'd really like to see make a comeback, because I don't think she got the dues that she deserved. I mean, she had like two, like she had songs, but she had two really good ones. But no, three. She collabed with a person, but Carly Rae Jepsen. Carly Rae Jepsen. Man,
okay.
Call Me Maybe.
Dude, certified classic.
It still slaps.
You can't deny it. You can't deny that song.
I remember when that song came out, I was like, dude, this is gonna be huge. Carly Rae Jepsen, she did that song. And she did a song with Owl City. I would love to see Owl City come back to.
Owl City's dope.
I'm a huge Owl City fan. He did that song with Carly Rae Jepsen. Good Time. Love that song. And then Carly Rae Jepsen did a song, and she, in the music video, she had, I think, Tom Hanks in the video with her. It was I Really Like You.
Oh, I'd never seen the video of that.
Yeah, but yeah, she had really great songs, but she didn't get her just desserts that she should have gotten. So
it's my super villain cat.
Yeah, I'd like to see Carly Rae Jepsen do a comeback, kind of like Avril Lavigne. Like Avril Lavigne did a nice little comeback. She did I think a song with Black Bear. He's a freaking amazing artist. I also am a huge Machine Gun Kelly fan, but Carly Rae Jepsen. I'd like to see Carly Rae Jepsen make the same type of comeback that Avril Lavigne made. I'd like to see Paramore do some more stuff.
Wow.
I'd love to see Paramore do some more stuff. Who else? I think that's it for me. Definitely Carly Rae Jepsen's on like the top though, because she was a great vocalist, and yeah. Same with Paramore. Haley from Paramore. I know she did some solo stuff, but I'd love to see just Paramore just bring it back.
On that thought, I would love to see Destiny's Child get back together.
I would love to see that too.
I don't know if it's even possible.
I would love to see that
they got back together for a sec, and they released a song called Nuclear, which was
all right. Yeah, it was cool.
And I was pumped. I was like, they're back together. That's
let's
awesome.
Go.
Let's go. Right. But yeah, like I said, maybe didn't that fell apart. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we can probably speculate. Maybe it was Beyonce, being a little diva. I mean, I mean, she's at that status. But Kelly Rowland, she held
Kelly
her
Rowland
own.
I feel like Kelly Rowland is slept on, bro.
Totally.
She is. I know that she did a dance track with like David Guetta or something. And that was
Commander.
Yeah, well, no, Commander and When Love Takes Over, right?
Oh yeah. I loved Commander.
I mean, but those are okay. I feel like that if she get with the right producer, you know what I mean? Because she's got the vocal chops. There's no doubt about that. That's but with the right producer, she could really make her mark, especially within the dance music community. I would say house music would probably be the best fit, but
yeah,
who knows? But I feel like David Guetta. I mean, I don't know. Not my favorite. Not my favorite.
Well, I like David Guetta's like older stuff.
Exactly. I mean, he's an OG. I mean, he's been around for a long time. And I think what happened was he found his niche making mainstream dance music and just rolled with that. It was like, hey, I'm getting too old for this shit. I need a pension, retirement.
Yep. And then
let me just go ahead and make this corny song real quick.
Yeah, with
make $5 million. Right?
I got a feeling.
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah. I mean, yeah, man. Wow.
I remember when that album dropped and it was a Target commercial. It was a Target store commercial, and they were promoting that out the Black Eyed Peas album that came out, and David Guetta was like in it or something like that. But yeah, that was pretty much the beginning.
I was tripping because like there were a couple of performances. You see David Guetta in the background. He's like twisting knobs and stuff in the background. Like, David Guetta, what are you doing back there?
Get your old ass up off stage.
Right?
Oh man. But any other artists?
I mean, I'm sure I'll think of 15 of them after the podcast is over. But I used to really like. There was this group called the Supreme Beings of Leisure, and they were popular like in the early 2000s, and they did kind of like trip hop, dance, electronic, and they just had this super cool vibe that I just have not found in any other artists. And they had just all these very interesting ethnic influences and just their sound. It was like they made movies. They made music for like James Bond type shit. It was like it was on some James Bond meets electronic type stuff. But like the main singer, her vocals and everything are super buttery, and like the production of it was just real cool. I used to play that first album. I played it to death, and it was just like real cool kickback type stuff. You ever listen to like Massive Attack?
Yes, Massive Attack.
So
they did the opening song for House MD, that show House MD. Massive Attack did a song for them.
Okay, so kind of like that, just cooler, more mellow vibe. Or like if you ever listen to Thievery Corporation.
Oh God, I love Thievery Corporation.
Real similar in vibe, because Thievery Corporation always got like kind of
jazzy,
and then like those Eastern vibes, like. So definitely check them out. But I would love to hear them make another album. That would be dope. I seen them live a couple times, and they're just as good live, which is great.
Yeah,
really nice.
Maybe Dub Pistols can make a comeback.
Oh wow,
Dub Pistols.
Okay, but that means that Break's got to come back.
Breaks. Breaks never really went anywhere. Just it kind of got overshadowed by a lot of.
Drake and Beyonce might need to make a couple of breakbeat style.
I'd listen to that.
I would listen to the shit out of that.
But bring some of like the old school classic DJs back, like DJ Icy.
DJ Icy and Baby Ann. Yeah, baby.
Some hybrid. Bringing hybrid on it.
Whoa.
Yeah, bringing hybrid.
Okay, now you.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Now you speaking church type shit.
Getting the Holy
All
Ghost
right.
on here. Yeah, bringing back some hybrid.
Yo, hybrid. How old are those dudes now?
Oh,
But
man, they're probably like 70, 80 years
man,
old now.
look, those guys know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes
The-
down
the
to electronic
pinnacle.
music,
They were the pinnacle. They were like, you can't even like describe hybrid, but you listen to their productions and it was way ahead of its time.
I was gonna say
Way
next
ahead of
level,
time.
next level. Yeah,
Way ahead. They took their sound engineering like seriously. Like they took their sound engineering like BT serious.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they were deep in that sound engineering, and you could hear it in their music. Like their music from 20, 30 years ago holds weight even today.
Yep. I can listen to like the wide angle or live the live
Wide
album
angle?
live yeah.
Yeah.
That gives me chills, dude. I mean, just like whoa. Woo.
When
Yeah,
they dropped the live of Finished Symphony, whoo!
Hey, so for those of you who are tuning in, and if you're into electronic music, we're over here nerding the hell out on some stuff. But I mean, ask yourself, why are these two dudes nerding out so hard? Do yourself a favor, pull up on Spotify, Hybrid and the Wide Angle album, or just pull up was it Unfinished Symphony?
Unfinished Symphony, which was, if everybody had a PlayStation 2 and you played SSX Tricky, the final stage in SSX Tricky going down the mountain, that song is Hybrid.
Yes.
Symphony from SSX Tricky. If you played that game and you remember that final stage, that level, and every time you like hit a jump, the music would get real light as you hit that jump. And when you landed it, the music would like storm back in as you made that landing. That is Hybrid Finished Symphony. So if nothing we say would get you into that, just saying Hybrid and Finished Symphony, go play SSX Tricky. And or YouTube that final stage. Yeah. You start out in the helicopter, you drop down that big old mountain. That song fits so perfect.
It's epic.
That game is epic.
Yeah.
Finished Symphony by Hybrid, but SSX Tricky final stage. Holler. Holler at your boy.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, I'm glad you brought them up, man. That was for sure, 100%.
I think I got their CDs somewhere out in the garage. I gotta pull.
I know I do. I know exactly where mine's at. I gave you one for Christmas one year.
It was the.
I think it was the Wide Angle, because I had just gotten it myself, and I was like, oh, you get have this. I didn't want to give you my copy though, so.
Now, speaking of video games, since now we just threw in the SSX Tricky on there. I know you got about 10 minutes. So currently, what we'll do is we'll talk about the three games.
We're just gonna keep rolling. We're just gonna keep rolling
until you gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, by the way, yes, if you are just tuning in, this is just my opinion. I want to thank everybody so far that's interacted with the chat. Darkwing, Fathom, Soggy Pronoun for the like. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And of course, when you guys see us, do us a favor, hit that share button on your social media. We'd love to get more people interacting with a lot of these conversations. It doesn't matter if you're a nerd, dork, whatever. Sometimes we talk about some not too serious subjects, but we'll talk about sometimes certain events that are happening. But a lot of times we're just talking about games, music, movies, trailers, all sorts of different stuff. And sometimes we're just hashing it out and just
movie trailers mostly, but every once in a while, Will brings up his RV fetish.
Shut the hell up. But y'all know
tune in for that.
Yeah. But y'all know what it is. I am Trans Romance, aka Will, host of the show. I'm a gamer and a DJ. And just in case you didn't know, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Trans Romance 1. I'm also on Steam, Twitch, TikTok, Discord. It's all under Trans Romance. I started a TikTok a few months ago, and it's really just kind of taken off and everything, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm on TikTok at Trans Romance, and of course this is my co-host. He's also a gamer and DJ, Groove Tonight, you can call him Tom if you want to, and you guys can find him on Twitch, Instagram, and also on TikTok. It's all DJ Groove tonight. And then my gaming schedule, I have a gaming schedule, and it's Monday. Actually, you know what? I think I could just actually pop it up here. Oh, boom! There we go. Yeah, there's my schedule. The stream is not ending soon, but actually, can I hit the starting? Ah, yeah, there it is. there's the stream. That's what my stream starting stream. But Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for gaming. There it is. If you can't see it, there it is. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for gaming, and then Tuesdays at 3:30 we got the talk show, and you can see the socials there. Trans Romance on Twitter, Twitch, Steam, Discord, and TikTok. I gotta add that in there. And then Trans Romance one on Facebook and Instagram, and then all the shows. The shows do not they get deleted off of Facebook after a certain amount of time. So you can head on over to Trans Romance Gaming and Music on YouTube. All the shows and all my streams are there as well. So if you miss it, you can always go and rewatch it. And sometimes what I'm also going to start doing very soon is if we can't do a show on a Tuesday, we're going to have replays of previous shows.
Oh,
so
boy.
Yeah. So that's
really got to be painful to watch.
So I just discovered that restream you can do if you can't do a show, if you need to do a replay, we can do replays of past shows. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. But anyway, that's the schedule. That's the thing. And if you guys got an opinion, want us to talk about something in the chat. So currently right now we were talking about games that 3 games that we are playing right now. So if you guys want to pop off in the chat as well, let us know the 3 games that you're playing right now. Let us know. Tom, I'll let you go ahead and start with the 3 games that you're currently playing, or maybe 3 games that you are looking forward to playing.
Well, Will, you brought us some great points here. Okay, so
I hate your ass.
I have been playing on the PS5.
You're a bitch. Why you gotta say it like that? You know I ain't got no damn PS5. You know I'm probably not gonna get one.
Well, dude, I managed to get my hands on mine through a series of very odd circumstances, but yeah. So yeah, I'm playing PS5 now.
Okay.
I got
still a hoe.
It's fine. You're not the first. Anyway,
I'm just hating because I'm part of the master race right now, PC gamers. So I'm shitting on console gamers, even though I don't really want to.
So yeah, I am playing. Oh God. Oh, all right. So I'm playing. Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, you're even bigger, hoe.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. God dang.
Yeah.
I really wanted to play that game.
Then come to my house.
Man, you live too
Give me
far,
your car.
man.
Come on over. Bring the kids. Let's go.
You know what? I'll just wait for that game to come out on.
I'll throw some nuggets in the air fryer. It'll be all good.
With the spice and nuggets, son.
Hey, man, I don't play around. Hey, look.
Take pride in his nuggets.
So Ratchet and Clank. That is a game that will definitely showcase the PS5 for sure. Yeah, and I'm sure there are others, but this is my first experience. I've only had it on for like a week now, and it's amazing. Also started playing Uncharted 4 again because Olivia wanted to play with me.
Yeah.
So like I'm actually this time she's playing, and I'm coaching her through it. Where she likes to navigate. Dad, jump over here. Dad, no, you got to grab onto this and swing over here. Okay. So now, she's doing the majority of it. And if she gets stuck and frustrated, I say, okay, let me see if I can help you through it, So that's been fun. And then Subnautica. And
talk about it.
Man, I want to like this game because it's really beautiful. And I like the whole swimming underwater thing, and you're in a little, strange planet with all kind of strange underwater creatures, and you're stranded. Your ship crashed in the water, and you got a little escape pod. That's your only, that's your house for now. Uh, but just trying to figure out what to do, man. I had to watch a few YouTube videos. I got a better sense on what needs to be done in order to kind of move forward with the game because I was
It's
just
like
kind
a
of
crafting
stuck.
game, right? Like it's partial
Yeah, there's a
crafting.
lot of crafting. I didn't realize that was the deal with it. I thought it was more like kind of a
A
survival
linear kind
horror.
of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I really didn't. I just saw it was on sale on PlayStation
Yeah.
Network, so I just grabbed it. So yeah, playing that. As far as games that I'm looking forward to, um, Stray,
Yes.
Stray for sure. I mean, that looks dope, and it's such a interesting kind of concept. And that's
Yeah.
also for the Switch. This game called Live Alive.
Mm,
It's a remake of a Super Nintendo like action RPG, and they're redoing the sprites so that what they do now with that they'll take the old 2D sprite based games and then just put all kind of effects and filters on them so that they look really crisp and vibrant and really nice. They call it HD sprites or HD 2D, something like that.
mm.
So anyway, Live Alive was a really unique game back in the day on the Super Famicom or Super Nintendo. So definitely, that'll be one I probably just play myself, just on the Switch. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay. Okay. Um, the three games, the three games that I'm currently playing right now, and then three games either that I'm playing or that I'm looking forward to. I finished my second playthrough, no, third playthrough of Kena, Bridge of Spirits,
Uh,
and I because I played it on the highest difficulty. I played it on a high difficulty. The first time I played it on whatever mode, like a normal mode. The second
mhm.
time I played it on the highest difficulty possible. Then when you beat it on that, it unlocks the like master difficulty. So three
Wow,
playthroughs of that game. And I love that game. I think Ember Labs, the studio behind that, did such a real they just did a really great job uh,
nice.
on there. And I love that game. That game just sticks with me. And I love it. What up, Cortland?
Hey,
Yeah, so I just finished that and I got platinum on that. I bought that game on
wow,
Epic Games. I bought it on the Epic Games store and I platinumed that game. It's about 41 achievements. And so on the third playthrough, I finally got the rest of the achievements and I got the platinum achievements. So that was awesome. So
wow.
I'm done with that game. Now I'm currently playing Sifu,
Hmm.
which is that kung fu game
Hmm.
from the studio that did Absolver, and that was back on PlayStation 2, which was a martial arts type of game. So I'm playing that currently right now, and then still kind of dipping in and out of Trek to Yomi and Ghostwire. I did just pick up a few other games from Epic. They had a sale. Both Steam and Epic had a bunch of sales going on. So I picked up Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Hmm. You
Yeah,
got to tell me about that one.
I
I'm
I haven't played it
curious.
yet because I don't want to
Uh,
start it because I know that's I saw I think it was Fathom Danimal play that game, and it starts off where you have to customize your character, kind of like how Cyberpunk starts out. You have to
okay, yeah.
customize your character, and that sometimes turns me off to certain games. Um, but yes, Cortland, it does say playing Sifu because I had an issue trying to get my stream going, and so I had to change. What I was doing, the content and all that, and change games so that for some reason, trying to restream to all my other platforms was not working, so I had to change it to gaming content and then the game, and it's all working. So that's why you see it saying that I'm playing Sifu right now, but I am playing that game. And then
Also,
the games I'm looking forward to. Go ahead. What were you saying?
no, no, go ahead, please.
The games that I'm really looking forward to, definitely Stray. That comes out next Tuesday.
Yep.
Stray comes out next Tuesday on the 19th. There's another game that comes out on the 19th. It's called Extinction is Forever. And it
Oh.
is it's an indie game. Basically you control this fox, and it's in this like pretty much post-apocalyptic Earth, and basically kind of talking. It's like an environment. It's like a game that kind of talks about the aftermath of what happens when environmental stuff happens. And so you're
Mhm.
basically trying to survive. You're this fox. You've got babies that you got to take care of, and you've
Oh,
got
that's
to
dope.
like. It looks pretty dope. So that also comes out on the 19th, and then Forsaken, which comes out later on this year. The Callisto Effect. Those are some other games come out, but Stray most definitely I'm looking forward to.
Mhm.
And then yeah, that's about it. So I'm done with Kana, and so I'm now just playing Sifu and trying to get past certain bosses in that one because I'm getting my ass handed to me in
Right.
that game. So I'm trying to unlock certain moves and abilities. So I won't get my ass whipped so hard.
Right. Um,
So
I did want to remind everyone that it's Prime Day, and so I've been just kind of skimming over some of the um, Prime Day deals, and there's some good stuff on here.
there's some really good deals right
Man,
now. We just
yeah.
picked up a thermostat, two like digital thermostats
Hmm.
that connect or something like that. We're just replacing our thermostats in the house, and they're like
Hmm.
Amazon connect to Amazon Dot or whatever. They look pretty dope, and they were on sale. So we picked up a couple of those, and looking at some of the electronics and stuff like that. I want to get a new gaming monitor, but I'm gonna
Hmm.
wait until kind of like around the holidays
Yeah.
for that stuff, because I'm still on the fence on whether or not I want to get a gaming tower
Hmm.
or
PS5.
a gaming laptop. Nah, PS5
Ah,
or that. Yeah. So I'm thinking about either getting a tower or a gaming laptop, like
okay.
strictly for gaming, and then
Yeah.
have my current laptop strictly for business. The one that I use right now, because it's kind of a hybrid. I use it for both business and for gaming. So I'm trying to decide
Right.
if I want to do a tower or a gaming laptop. So we'll figure it
Gotcha.
out when the time comes, because they got
Ooh.
new graphics cards coming out around that time, and other products coming out, new Intel Raptor Lake processor stuff coming out. So
I found a good one here. Damn, how do I share this?
I think they are Nestea. You just have to share your screen, and then I'll
All
pop
right.
it up on the thing. No, they're
Let's
not the
see.
Nest. Cortland, they're not the Nest. I forgot what they are, but they're all white, and they're like digital, but they're not the Nest ones.
All right. Damn, is this gonna let me share it?
And you also,
Okay.
Tom, still have those
Hmm?
trailers still
I
up.
do. I have them
Okay,
up and ready to fire off.
cool.
Anyway, some of the stuff that I'm coming across on Amazon Prime, uh, and like for example, the Street Fighter 30th anniversary collection, 1619. So $16. It looks like it might be the European version.
Uh-huh.
So that might be hard if there's like any kind of DLC, but Subnautica, $17.
Yeah, there's a
Uh,
lot of sales going on right now. I know Steam
yeah,
just had a big summer sale, and Epic had a big summer sale.
yeah,
They may do another one towards the end of the month, because last year that's kind of how it happened. They had like a big summer sale, and then they had like kind of trickle sales that happened on certain games. So I picked up quite a few games, a
yeah,
lot of them
yeah.
actually.
There's some good stuff here. Diablo, the Diablo collection.
Hmm.
It's like $23. I mean, that's great because that one's gonna be rare. Abzu Have you ever played
Oh,
Abzu?
Abzu. That's on my list. That was a
Bro,
PlayStation title that I was gonna
yeah.
get.
Go
Abzu.
ahead and
Kind of
get
like
that.
Journey. It reminds me of a lot like
It
Journey.
it really is. It is a lot like Journey, but I mean, it's a beautiful game. It's beautiful, and the music is really tranquil, and just the whole experience of it is just it's a good time. It's super chill, But I mean, it's just a very enjoyable game, and I'm pretty sure it has a VR mode. So at some point, I got to dust off my VR and play
VR.
the VR.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so the Diablo 3 Eternal Collection, $22, bro. I mean that's a lot of bang for your buck right there.
Yeah.
And
So
I'm
what I
not
did
even
was
in Diablo like that.
I purchased. It's funny. It's like, I'm running out of space on my gaming laptop. I got a 2 gig stick in there, and I'm running out of space. So I bought games, but I sure as hell didn't download them because like Tiny Tina's Wonderland is like 150 gigs. I'm like, yeah, dang,
What?
150 gigs. God dang. I mean,
Wow.
even Dead by Daylight, that's like
Uh-huh.
50 gigs. I'm like, yeah, dang.
Wow. Okay.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Let's
Did you want to?
let's pull up
fire off
yeah,
those trailers?
yeah, let's get those trailers because these are some
All right.
games. So we're gonna be watching the game trailers for Bramble, the Mountain
My
King,
screen.
which is something that I saw a couple months ago. Reminds me a lot of like a little bit like Little Nightmares,
Mhm.
2, which I really love. Then there's Stray. We're gonna watch the trailer for Stray, and then we're gonna watch the trailer for The Quarry, which is a new game that just came out last week, kind of a horror game, and it kind of intrigued me. So I want to watch the trailer because I haven't watched the trailer. I just saw that came out, and I was like, oh, looks
Okay.
interesting.
So if I can get these to share, that would be great. But I am just gonna do what I can here. I can't remember how I got the other one to share.
We'll just do our little
Entire screen. Nice. Oh, this is great. It's so inspiring. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay. Are you able to see that?
Hit the share screen at the bottom on your studio.
Oh, that's right. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I can't get to the bottom of the page for some reason.
Can't get to the bottom.
How's that? That is funny stuff, guy. Okay.
Okay. I got it.
Are you able to see that? You see it?
Yep. Now we can.
All right. Cool. All right. So, which one do we want to do first? Quarry?
That
is a 30-minute game.
That's
We are
a
not
30
doing
minute.
that.
Yeah.
Nah,
Dang.
fam. Hold on. Quarry. Quarry. Official launch trailer. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Let's do this one. Let's full screen that. Is your volume turned up? Bruh. I can't hear it. What you doing? Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Word.
Hey, what? I can't. Can you hear it? I can't hear it.
You can't?
No. I can hear it a little bit. Oh yeah, you probably have to change your go into your settings and then go into your audio. It might be the output. And change your output to. You're connected to your Mayona caster, right?
No, I'm using my Bluetooth headphones.
Oh, okay. And your drop-down menu for your audio.
Here's yeah.
What are the show me the options
Can you see that?
for the? Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So output should be please speakers, right?
And you got your stealth. And how are you connect your microphone? How is the sound coming through when you're talking? Is it just coming through your laptop?
No.
Oh, you got your headset. So
I'm
yes,
talking
change it.
through my headset.
So change the output to
Speakers.
Yeah, try that.
All right. Is that coming through?
Is it still playing the quarry?
Yeah.
No. Oh. Go back to your audio output again.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's still sorry. Here we go. How's that?
Nope. Change.
I can hear you coming through my speakers.
Oh, gotcha. So input communications. Dang it. Yeah, I'd be able to.
Okay, how's that? Super remote.
I can kind of I hear it in the background.
Okay, so I'm just gonna raise the volume now.
Okay.
How's that?
I'm mainly hearing in the background. Yeah, just go to default on those again.
Quarry itself is just
okay, there we go.
Realized location that feels real and pretty big, and it's fun to explore. Now the game is made up of like I believe 10 chapters, and you bounce around between.
Oh, that's a long one.
Characters pretty quick. Sometimes
yeah, it does seem like a long one.
Yeah, that's a long one. That's 11 minutes. We ain't doing no damn 11 minutes.
Sometimes you're a character for like 2 minutes. It really jumps through.
We just need a quick IGN. Here we go. Boom.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Perfect. Let's go. There we go.
Yeah, Hackett's Quarry forever! I just want to get you guys safely out of Dodge.
Oh my God, David Arquette.
Damn it! I thought I told you kids to check everything. Look, it's not that big of a deal, okay? We'll just spend one more night here. No! Just stop. Let me think. Okay. Make sure that everybody is inside the lodge for tonight. Lock the doors. No one in, no one out. No one got it. I'll be back first thing. We'll get you all on the road.
What if we're out partying tonight out in the woods and we end up in a most dangerous situation?
Like when people hunt other people?
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Camp is over and hunting season has just begun.
I did see a weird light in the treehouse across the lake. That was pretty spooky. Maybe it's your girlfriend, Ryan.
Go back. It's cool.
Should we look?
Why is everything embarrassed?
You got anything better than like zombies, aliens, time hopping Draculas?
Ryan?
Hey! Playing games.
That's an interesting cast.
Maybe just ease up on the ghost story. Sorry. Just stick to Kumbaya next time, okay? What's that? You guys don't do Kumbaya anymore?
Wow. Boy, they really out of their way to make this like a horror movie.
Yeah. The Quarry. Okay.
Wow. Is that where we're at now?
I guess so. All right, so that was
Wow, okay.
Okay, so that was The Quarry.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go back here and
I thought I told you
let's
kids to
watch
check everything.
Stray.
Stray, yes.
I might have to grab that one day one.
I already did. I pre-ordered that.
Oh, wow. PC Master
yeah,
Race.
10% off on the pre-order. Yeah. Got that on Steam, my dude. That's good. I'm so excited.
I love the whole cyberpunk aesthetic, but they're a cat.
Yes.
I wonder if you get to design your own cat. That would be the icing on the cake.
Well, what's funny is this cat reminds me of Sandy.
Right?
Yeah, it looks like Sandy.
Add about 15 more pounds onto the cat.
Yeah.
But, young Sandy. Young street Sandy. Oh, my God, you're right.
For those of you that don't know, Sandy was a childhood cat of mine who I absolutely loved and adored. She would talk. She would like stand up on her hind legs and like try to like high five me with both of her paws. She always talked. You pet her, she would talk. Anything, she would just talk. Just like that.
Too cute. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I showed this to Olivia. She seemed pretty impressed.
Okay. We got one more.
All right, one more.
One more. Bramble.
Bramble.
It's a PlayStation console exclusive. Freaking liars.
Yeah, it's an indie game. What can you do, you know?
Yeah. Bramble.
All right. Bramble.
Yeah, Bramble. I'm super excited about this one. Looks so dope.
I'm immediately getting Ico vibes. I don't know why.
I wish they would remake that game.
Or like Shadow of the Colossus. I don't know why.
Yeah. I'd love for them to remake Ico. So very like Little Nightmares. Ooh.
Huh.
Yeah. I already wish listed it.
Kind of creepy, but I like it.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. So Little Nightmares, Inside kind of style. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's the game.
A necessity.
For gracious
Yeah.
living. I like this
Getting
chick.
great
She's great.
living.
All
All right. Well, hey, that was the show. It's dinner time for me, and I'm pretty sure it's dinner time for you. But
Yeah.
I appreciate all of you guys tuning in the show. Real quick, let me just give some real quick shout outs here. Yep. Cortland, thank you for the like. Darkwing, Thank you for the like, Soggy Pronoun for the like. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Everybody else that tuned in to the chat. Shannon, I see you. Fathom over there on Twitch, I see you as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow. There's my schedule. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for gaming. I'm gonna be playing some more Sifu tomorrow, and then every Tuesday at 3:30 for our talk show, and then moving forward, if we're not able to do our talk show for Just My Opinion, then we'll be replaying.
You can catch the reruns.
Yeah, catch the reruns, the previous episodes. So that's the schedule there, and then of course you guys can follow me on the social media there. Trans Romance on Steam, Twitter, Twitch, Discord, also TikTok. Trans Romance 1 on Facebook and Instagram, and then of course if you missed the show or if you need to watch some reruns, we're also you can find me on YouTube at Trans Romance Gaming and Music. So definitely want to thank everybody for tuning. Oh, that's dope. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Let me get my there we go. Get the double. So Just My Opinion. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Again, I am the host, Trans Romance. A lot of you call me Will, host Gamer DJ, and then again Trans Romance 1 on Facebook and Instagram, along with my co-host Groove Tonight. Y'all know him as Tom. You catch him.
Also a father, DJ, and snack enthusiast.
Snack enthusiast. I saw that on TikTok.
And gamer.
And gamer. Follow him. Y'all know the drill. It's Groove Tonight at DJ Groove Tonight on Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok. He just started his TikTok. Give him a follow on there. And you guys saw the gaming schedule. Oh, whoops. I think I went a little too far. Where's my gaming schedule? Nope. Anyway, y'all know what it is. The gaming schedule, Monday. There it is. Monday, Wednesday.
We seen it, man.
Yeah.
We seen
Monday,
it.
Wednesdays, and Fridays. So thank you, everybody. And thank you, Cortland. We'll check you out later. Appreciate you. Everybody else tuning in. We will catch you again. So, Tom, any last words for us?
Nope.
All right, y'all. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow at 3:15 for some Sifu. So like, share, subscribe, follow, hit the notification so you know when I go on. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So stay focused, stay humble, stay on the hustle, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and of course, take care of the planet. In the meantime, between time, you know the drill. Sleep tight. Good night. Peace.
Bye, guys. See you next time.
Ow.